God created everything. This week we're going to look at creatures that hide. That is, creatures that camouflage themselves to blend into their background. Look carefully at the photos to see what creature you can spot. What animal is hiding in this picture? It looks more like a twig than a living creature, and it is in fact the stick insect. It can blend in with the trees it lives on so that it can go unnoticed by its predator, that's an animal that might want to eat it, and even lose one of its limbs if it needs to escape. It can grow up to 22 inches long. What animal can you see in this picture? If you think you can see an owl in a tree, you'd be right. It is an owl. In fact, it's the great horned owl. It doesn't actually have horns, but has little tufts of feathers, which might look a bit like small twigs or branches as it sits there in the tree and helps it disguise itself. Like many owls, it can turn its head right the way around to the back of its body so it can keep guard and spot an animal that it might like to swoop down and catch and eat for its tea. What animal is hiding in this picture? It is in fact a type of fish, a stonefish. It lies like a stone at the bottom of the sea, and when its prey swim past, it opens its mouth to devour them. It also has deadly spikes on it, giving out venomous poison. So if any of its predators pass by, they better watch out because it might spike them. It's not an animal you would want to stand on in the sea because its poison is enough to kill a human being or make them very ill. But fortunately, you can't find them on the coastline of Britain. What animal can be found lurking in this picture? It is, of course, the tiger. Tigers can be found in forests and jungle areas where there's lots of trees and long grass. As the sunlight filters through the trees and grass, shadows are created. The shadows created capture the pattern of the tiger's fur, enabling the tiger to blend into its environment and creep up unexpectedly on its prey, running up to 65 kilometers an hour if needed. I think it's quite hard to see the animal hiding in this picture. It is in fact a type of reptile called the leaf-tailed gecko. As its name suggests, its tail looks a bit like a leaf and it can flatten its body to camouflage itself into the tree in which it likes to sit. This means it can go unnoticed by its predator, though if needed it can lose its tail if caught by the tail to make a quick escape. And it can also hide from the animals it likes to eat, such as the insects in the tree. We've just looked at many animals who like to hide, but we humans like to hide too. Here we have Adam and Eve hiding in the Garden of Eden. They've just disobeyed God by eating the fruit of the tree which he told them not to eat. They're feeling very ashamed of themselves and are hiding in the bushes. We too like to hide. We can pretend to be better than we are, and we can cover over all our mistakes and the things that we do wrong and pretend to be more perfect than we really are. But God is everywhere and sees and knows everything about us. But God, in his kindness and grace, has provided the perfect and most wonderful solution for us so that we don't have to hide anymore. He sent his own dear son, Jesus, to die on the cross, to pay the price for all the things we have done. If we come to him and tell him about all our mistakes, the things we've done wrong, and say that we are sorry, he is more than willing to forgive us, and we don't have to hide anymore. When we think about God and his creation, it's important to remember that
God created everything.